Hey, good evening, everybody. Today is going to be a video log for March 1st, 2025. Saturday was a very interesting day. It was actually just yesterday, but just doing a makeup video log because I ended up feeling like crap. Started off the day super early, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was like 9:30, 8:30. And then played some Kingdom Come Deliverance in the morning. I felt great. I called in my food at Jersey Mike's, and Anna wasn't feeling well. She came down with the flu. And so I ended up walking to work. I left at like 10:07, got to Jersey Mike's, ended up leaving there at like 10:30. It was like, or no, I called in my order at 10:07, left shortly after, got to Jersey Mike's like 10:30. It's probably like a 10-minute walk, so left around that time, 10:20ish. Ended up leaving Jersey Mike's like 10:30, and then walked down the boulevard to work, and felt good, honestly. Like felt really great. Morning was super chill. I got to work at like probably 10:54 maybe. I walked up, and there's a Jeep in front of the restaurant, and then to the side in the parking lot there's an SUV, a car with like a thing in it, like a sun blocker, no one in it, and then my boss was parked there just chilling on his phone. So I got to open the door and it's locked, and I like look at my boss and he's like sitting there. So I like walk over and I like try the other door and he goes, "Oh, Kyle, I forgot my key." I was like, "Okay, bruh, okay." So he forgot his key. He took a different car to work because he needed to get it an oil change, and then that the lanyard or the keychain for that car that had that car's keys didn't have a business key, so we weren't able to get in until like 11:03. And probably 10:58, the people in the SUV got out and walked around the building. So I'm like, dude, they're waiting out front the door. That's crazy. So I opened like that fast, dude. Like sped open the restaurant. It was really fun actually. They came in and I recognized one of the ladies. She's a regular and she's like super cool. They always tip pretty well. And I was like, oh, we're good. So I like served them. They pay, and then the next table comes in, and I like serve them, and then probably 20 minutes they're getting done, give them their check. They pay. Another table comes in, and so I was like, dang, bro, chill morning. Like 1 o'clock, I've had three tables. None of them have been served at the same time. Like it's usually a foreboding disaster. That's usually an omen, and believe me, it was. So literally, probably 2:33, dude, I just get slammed through the teeth. Like busy. And I start feeling like garbage. Like I had my whole Jersey Mike's sandwich, dude, and I took literally 1/4 of it and like struggled to eat it. And I was just like, dang, I don't really feel that good. I like usually drink a Coke with it, and I was like, this Coke is not hitting, dude. And I'm like chugging water, and I'm like, this water's not hitting. And I was like, that's probably not that good. I like went to the kitchen, took an aspirin for the like small headache I was developing, and then I just got super lethargic, and I was like, I don't feel great. I do not feel good. And so like I served all the tables, and probably the only like notable moment was I had like five tables out front. An order came in, and the phone was on hold. And I go to take my back tables order. It's just seven. Everyone orders super quick except the last dude who's the dad of the table, and he's just sitting there looking at the menu. Yeah, I'll get pork fried rice, man, and chicken, and they're like, do you want sweet and sour pork like your son got? Nah. Okay, do you want like pork chow mein? Like, I'm not gonna annoy you guys with how long it took. It was probably 3.5 minutes of sitting there trying to decide what to order. And if you've never worked in a retail job, 3.5 minutes of every single table going unattended, being on hold on the phone, and waiting for your to go order is hellish. Because if I'm occupied for 3.5 minutes by one person, it offsets the experience for 12 other people. And I'm sitting there going, dude, I literally told him, I was like, dude, I don't want to be disrespectful or rude or anything, but I do have a whole other restaurant to tend to. I need your order. And he was like, yeah, just give me an egg roll. And I was only bothered by this because I had recommended egg roll not 2 minutes previous. I'm like, buddy. So I like, lose like, okay, what can I get you? This is your order. 12:47. You need a refill? Dude, I was going, bro. And I was literally just like, this guy, bro. This guy. So I was mildly peeved. They ended up tipping me $10. I wasn't too worried about it after the fact because everything was not in disarray. But one of my friends came in. Well, I don't even know how to describe her, but I guess she's a friend. More like a customer I know pretty well. She came in with her friend, like first time I'd ever served them as dine-in, and they were waiting to order, and I was just like, "Order, buddy, order." So that was pretty fun, and so figured that all out. And dude, I was just feeling like it was like I was here at the start, and then I was here, and then I was here, and I couldn't finish the sandwich. And then I was here after that, and then I was here after they all left. And dude, oh my god, I had literally 9 tables to clean. And I just like remembering it, dude, I'm like, oh, I'm like already tired, bro. Like I was literally just like, I do not want to do this, dude. Like I do not feel good. And I walked into my boss and I was like, dude, I don't feel good. I'm not doing well. Like I am not good. And I was just like, dude, you have to call somebody. And so Anna's sick, and I was obviously getting sick, and then freaking the two girls who were coming in didn't know how to cash people out yet. They ended up teaching them, and it was all fine. But then the other girl, well, the main girl who works there besides me is out of town, and then the other girl who knows how to close was she couldn't be late to our other job, so she couldn't cover for more than like 4 hours. And so I was like, dude, this sucks, bro. This sucks. Like, I'm sorry to do this to you guys. I'm not good. So I ended up leaving at like 5:30 after everyone got there, and the boss called his wife in to cover, and I was like, dude, I was so excited to work with her too, bro. I was so excited. I only made like $100, dude. I was like, dang it, dude. Dang it. Like, I wanted more for myself, and I was just like, ugh. I ended up cleaning 8 of the tables, and right when the girls got there, I was like, dude, I'll give you $5 to clean my back table. And she was like, you don't have to give me $5. I was like, thank you. Okay. And I was just like, eh. Like, I did not feel good, dude. And so I cashed out, clocked up. Skip, stop being cute, bruh. Rolling over, dude. I want to go pet him now. I'll do it in between video logs. So I cash out and get on my bike, and I'm like, I don't feel good, dude. I start pedaling. I immediately biff it, and I was like no, like biff it. Like I'm not physically injured, but my bike went like all sideways, and I like caught myself, and my leg wasn't as strong as I thought because I was sick, and I literally like crouched all the way down to the ground, like laid my bike down, and just kind of stood there. And was like, damn, that's crazy. So I got up, and then Anna wanted me to go pick up some Cottonelle wipes at Walgreens, so did that. Didn't know where they were. Had a person help me find them. Had Anna on the phone too. It was fun. And then as I was paying, I like opened my wallet and I was like, "Where's my $100 bill?" And I was like, "It's in my apron at work, bruh." So I had to go back to work. It's just across the street, but I had to go back to work, pick up my money, and then bike home, dude. And it's like, call was pretty uneven, so it's like, on the way home from work, it's like an uphill, and then pretty low downgrade, and then uphill again, and then dang, that's my beer that I licked, and then you take a left, and then it's like very lightly downhill in front of the college, and you take a right, and it's very lightly uphill, and you wouldn't even know on a bike. You wouldn't even know in a car. Like it's imperceptible in a vehicle. When you're on a bike, dude, your legs feel it. When you're sick, you're dying, bro. And so I get to the top of that, and I was like, ugh. And then it was like the when I got into like my neighborhood area, like my city block, downhill so nice, and then it was just coasting home. And I got home, and I was like, and I literally just walked in, bro. And my mom was like, "You're home? What is this?" And I literally like took off my jacket, I'm all sweaty. Took off my sweater shirt that I work in. Took off my work sweater. Took off my shirt, threw it on the counter, and then just like, I'm not good. I'm not good. And dude, just like that for like probably 5 minutes. My mom was like, "Take this medicine, it helps with the congestion." I was like, congestion. Dude, it was literally like that. And so me and Anna went upstairs after I got medicated, and then sat down and I was like, let's finish that movie, Jennifer's Body. We started watching it on Tubi. So we pull it up, and it's trying to search it on Tubi. She literally types out the full Jennifer's Body, and after she typed Jen, she was like, I shouldn't need to type any more than this. Like, it was here last time. So we look it up, and dude, we started on February 28th. We started Jennifer's Body the Friday night. Their contract ended in February, bro, so we weren't able to finish the movie. And I was just like, bruh, there's no way, dude. That's crazy. I was so mad, dude, because I was actually like, kind of messing with the movie. And I was just like, bruh, give me my movie back. And she put on some other movie, and it like actually looked kind of mildly entertaining. But I was just sitting there, and I was like, I think, I think I need to lay down. Yeah, I'm not good. And so we went and laid down in our bed, and it was the roughest night of sleep, dude. It was so rough. Like I felt a lot better the morning after, but it was a rough night of sleep. Like I literally couldn't tell when I was conscious and when I was unconscious. And like there was a point where I was just freezing and couldn't get warm even with my heating pad on, and there was a point where I threw my heating pad against the wall and like shoved off all my blankets, and I was still profusely sweating, and then it was like vice versa, and then vice versa again, and then vice versa again, and then I regulated temperature, and I was just like, help me, bruh. And then I got up and needed to drink water, needed to use the needed to do my consonants, if you know, you know. And then went and took like a headache medicine because I was just like, dude, my head is pounding, like I can't sleep. And so went and took that, went back to bed, and it was smooth sailing from there ish. Woke up at probably 6:30, hence why I'm so tired now at like 8:30 the same day. But I was just like, dude, what a day, bro, what a day. Crazy. Like I never leave work early on Saturday, like never, dude. And I was just like, oh my gosh, bro, that was crazy. I did not feel good, but I feel pretty good now. I feel great. So yeah, I hope everyone had a wonderful, wonderful March 1st, 2025, new month. Means new movies on Tubi, I guess. I guess that's what it means. And I was really thinking like, how does, like, if I was like sitting there, I was like, my Daily Shot should include this, and I was like, how does this affect me? Like how, if I were to complain about why this is an issue, how do I even begin to explain it? Like, oh, I hate that streaming services make contracts with movies. No, that sounds stupid, but I dislike that. Like the only way I can imagine complaining about this, I dislike that there is such a need, drive, desire, and glooming presence in the quest for corporate profit that we cannot have one united streaming service that is cheap or at least relatively affordable without having to do some stupid package and like pays their movies properly. Like I, if we actually had that, and it wasn't a stupid corporation that required profit and required CEO benefits packages and required shareholder dividends, like we could have the most ballin', amazing streaming service ever, dude. With movies that never go out of contract, with movies that get paid properly for their actual worth, and like we just don't get it anymore. Like we talk so much about box office sales. Like yeah, movies don't do well at the box office. And it's like, dude, because no one wants to go out anymore. Like it's cheaper for one person to go out and record it on their phone in 4K on their brand new fancy Apple iPhone, and upload it to 123 Movies and pirate it. I've never pirated a movie in my entire life, by the way, for the record. I would never do that. That is something I would never do. And I would not recommend that anyone do the same. In fact, I don't recommend any pirating software because we don't want to hurt CEO corporation benefits package, guys. We don't want to do that. That would actually be a net negative for society if they didn't get paid $3.1 billion extra on top of their salary. That would actually be a net negative for society. Like if Netflix didn't raise their prices from, $5.99 to $8.99 to $11.99 to $14.99, and then charge for ads, and then add a family plan, and then add screen. Like if we didn't do that, society would be worse off. So don't pirate movies, guys. That's just not a good idea ever at all. And if a streaming service that it just happens to be pirated, like if you find yourself on a pirated streaming platform and you're gonna make an account for it because you enjoy it so much, yeah, don't use your real email. Hypothetically, of course, hypothetically. Um, yeah, so that's That's all I have to say about that. I just wish that we could. Actually, I rescind what I said earlier. I wish that we could prioritize CEO benefits packages. Actually, like I think that'd be a net positive for society. I think that I think that would actually help the average American whose salary is 40K if we paid the CEO of Netflix. Well, let me look up his last care package. Just really quick. Netflix CEO last benefit package. Oh, cool. Yeah, if we didn't pay the CEO of Netflix $34.65 million for his compensation package, dude, I mean, the society of America itself would be in the dregs, dude. Like, it would just be in the dregs. Like, we would have no chance, bro. Like, how is the average American gonna function if. Let me look up his name. If Greg Peters, that is the most AI generated basic name ever. Let me look up a photo of this dude. Greg Peters Netflix photo. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. He looks exactly like you'd expect the CEO of Netflix to look like. If he didn't get a $34.65 million benefit package, guys, there's no way America could ever function properly. Like, I understand that. That is completely normal and acceptable. Like, it just makes sense. And with that being said, now that I've sold my soul to corporate privatization and prioritization and actual hell for the average American worker, I hope everyone had a wonderful March 1st, 2025, and I hope you have a good evening. I am unhappy with the state of the world.